the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New. Yeah.
Boom.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Okay, today is Saturday, November. Today is Saturday, November 20th, 2021, and it's 4:30 a.m. Yesterday I slept. I just slept, and slept again. I got up a little bit later today and just wanted to chill. And later today I need to work with my son. He needs help. All right, so yeah, yesterday I threw in a couple of videos on this channel, Appeal Team Sussex, because there was some stuff I came across, and I didn't want to put them on Pure YTE. So occasionally I think that's what I'm gonna do when I see those stuff, and I cannot put them on my community board. And that's the only reason I had them here. Let me show you which video I'm talking about. It was this one, the one that is talking about who is behind all of the smear campaign. What did I call it? The possibilities, Meghan's messages. All right, so 768 views. All right, there's 34 comments and 102 like and 1 thumb down. All right, so that's fine. Let me go on my other one, see what's going on. Also, a lot of things that come on, there's a lot of things that's going on here. Okay, 1,471 subscribers, and a lot of things that I put up here. Look at this. All right, so not to mess up any of those videos, I threw them on my other channel. I see they all are limited. All right, so let's go on Twitter. I have several videos I need to do today. Some of them will have to do with Boozy, and and whatever I bookmarked yesterday. So right now I'm gonna focus on Boozy. All right, let's see. What is this here? This one is on my homepage. 17 comment. What is that? The British media really thought Meghan was going to go on Ellen to talk about her husband family. They really don't get it, do they? Meghan is done with those people. That is true. Okay, let's see here. Once she said she was in a happy place, she left the Shutter Island behind. It exists as her husband's family only. That is true. Okay, now she sits under a tree, thriving. Yep, she's well over that cesspool. Her bill has his main man dragging private texts out and court on top of years of abuse. Yeah, she's done. Okay, they are going to need her way more than she needs them. Yep, British arrogance took severe blow when Sewer Island and its inhabitants did not get a mention on the Ellen Show. They have fallen back to ridiculous, their default position to soothe their hurt feeling. Exactly. I think it's what pissed them off the most, 100%. And they're just running their mouth about Meghan doing the game with Ellen, comparing her to Kate as usual, saying she's classless. Ah, we already know. People with common sense know. Okay, I told her at least Meghan is not a robot like you don't really need to argue with these people anymore. Alright, at Kate, the British people are the worst. Okay, Meghan's intelligent and oratory skills, that's right, she could speak very well. Skills are way above their future queen consort, and that's what really bothering them. And the thing, one of the videos, it's probably maybe less than a minute, I threw on my other channel, where those people were talking about how what is it? Who is behind the who allowed the letter to made public? Who to share it with how do you call this? With Mel on Sunday. Yeah, there was something I saw. I think the video that called "It Has Been Done Before." I try my best not to mention any names, or did I? I don't remember what I said, but there was a vision that I saw. I feel like I was right there. That how backstabbing they did to Harry, and I was like, oh my God, I'm afraid for Harry to go back. If you look at all of the other videos that I did, even when Philip died or when they did the unveiling, I didn't want him to go back because I saw something and it really disturbing. I don't think he's done. You guys need to see the show. I'm saying the show, the video of "It Has Been Done Before." Alright, Meghan is never looking back, but they're free to follow in her wake like the secret fan they are. That's a good way of putting it. They will turn on egg and horse one day. What? One day. It is also selling at the moment, but it will happen. They're just pissed off because she is introduced as Duchess of Sussex, so they assume she has nothing anyone will want to hear about except their royals. When she doesn't mention them, it's like they aren't important. I will use the title too just to upset them. They're gonna have to take it out from the, I guess when they let's say they remove the title from Harry, when they introduce Meghan, they're gonna say the formerly Duchess of Sussex, Princess Meghan. That'll be even worse for them. Okay, I will too just show them they are not the boss of me. Yep, the British media can't seem to grasp that the royal family is important to her day-to-day life. That is true. Even when she went over there, I don't think she took them that serious. She didn't take them that serious. Alright, so I guess what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna focus on other things, then later I'll do Boozy stuff. That's what I was gonna do, but I realized there's a lot of stuff here. I could go back for the other things that I bookmarked yesterday. Okay, let's continue. Absolutely done. I doubt if she'll ever come back to the UK. Harry will do for eternal send-offs, but eternal send-off. I guess when the Queen died. Oh my God. Eternal send-off. Meghan, nope. Okay, we don't really care so much about the royals. Like I could tell you anything Will and Kate doing. I don't even show them. Okay, I don't know of any charities or event or interviews they've done. Nothing because I don't care. Harry and his mother has always been a fave. That's it. All right, but even so, we will still hear because all the media does is talk about Harry and Meghan. So if those two were to do something, we still wouldn't know nothing. And I like it that way. She said all she needed to say, went roll out of there. That's fine. That's fine. Because that guy, I don't know what they were thinking. There was some stuff that that I comment on yesterday on some of the tweets. Let me see if I could see some of them here. All right, my notification is popping, so they probably on my notification. Okay, let's see this one. Oh, that's the one here. I'm gonna stop in between. I show it to you. They already, I think on my other channel they already flagged it. All right, but I'm gonna stop in between. All right.
Do you, in your opinion, do you think that Kate and William had approved his decision to do this?
I would put all my money on it.
You would?
Okay. It's on my, if you want to see entirely, it's on my other channel. All right, so this is, I think, Dicky something. All right, he will bet his money on it because nothing get out without any approval of one of the seniors. So the thing that was going with Harry and Meghan was all bald head, I believe. Okay, when you listen to them. So this person here, I think that's Dicky, he said he will bet his money on it. Okay, this is my response. I'll do that when next time I stop. Listen again.
The process would have been, as we know, is that the Mail on Sunday had the ruling against them in February, and they were then appealing it. So it was lawyers from the Mail on Sunday who would have approached Jason Naff, knowing that these emails and messages existed. That would have been the point. Unless, I mean, the most likely outcome is that Jason obviously would have then gone to William and Kate.
Okay, so there, he's explaining the process. All right, Meghan already won. Okay, so once Meghan won the case, it will have to be Mail on Sunday's lawyer who will approach Jason. And then from there, Jason, okay, will not be able to submit those emails to Mail on Sunday without approval. Because if he did it on his own, the firm could easily fire him or do something. All right, so one of the seniors will have to release those. So he pretty much, if that goes to trial, and then they put Jason on the stand and say, who told you to release the email? Because the email, oh no, not email, the text message specifically said, do not share it. Meghan specifically said it. All right, that's what's good about that text. Meghan specifically said it when Jason asked for, can I share it with Sam Cohen, I believe? Sam Cohen. All right, so he's explaining that. I'm sorry I had to stop.
Gone to William and Kate. And clearly,
let me remove it a little bit.
Jason obviously would have then gone to William and Kate. And clearly he has cooperated. He would not have cooperated with those lawyers without their definite knowledge.
Okay, there it is. He will not have cooperated if it wasn't for them. Okay, so that's what's going on here. I need to get the link here. So that's the thing. Let's see what some of the squad are saying here. Okay, not like we didn't really know about it. Quote, Prince William and Kate Middleton will have authorized an aide to reveal Meghan's private messages. Okay, this is all the reason why Meghan wanted a summary judgment. Okay, to protect his dumb ass. But he didn't see it. He can read between the lines. And he inserted himself again. All right, so that's that. Let's see. This is some of the comments. Okay, this is me responding. When they finally got the spotlight they craved for, look what they are discussing. Who framed Roger Rabbit? That's me. This is a scenario when everything sounds perfect in your head until you try to execute it. Oopsie. Yep. Yeah, exactly stated. Someone liked it. Okay, there's no way the hell Billy did not know about this and then gave his blessing. I don't even believe the Mail on Sunday asked first. Okay, I think Toby volunteered to help. There's a possibility. Let's see some of the comment here. Absolutely, they carefully collated with Meghan's email that suit their narrative while remotely deleting any that will exonerate her. The question now is, will the court bow toward imply royal pressure or uphold the original verdict? Meghan did not want her letter published. Yep, there it is. Partly because he hates Meghan, but also because of the affair, quid pro quo, and all that. Of course, that is what is being said. Oh my God. Okay, I believe he helped plan all steps. Prince was. Okay, absolutely. They carefully collaborated emails. Okay, I read that already. Why isn't the media covering this angle of the story? I know why the British media isn't, since they are biased as F. Okay, but why isn't the US media highlighting and point this shit out? Okay, because the US media don't see the rest of the world as newsworthy. The entertainment news, Meghan is covered because of the substance things she's done and because she's American. They don't cover Boris or William's news. They know William is weasel, will too much time on his hand. I mean, once the verdict comes, they're gonna start covering it. Okay, they're gonna wait for the judge. So as all of this is playing out, the judge is looking into all angles. Right, but still, when you look at it, specific main thing is that Meghan did not want her thing to be public, and she wanted her privacy. And I think it's gonna withheld. But if push comes to shove, I'm okay with it. I wanna know more. Who's behind all of this? And I think if she wins it again, I think the next step is gonna fall. Eventually, we're gonna know because Meghan is gonna sue Jason. I believe so. In my humble opinion, because this, she specifically said, do not do that. If Meghan is being nice, she'll leave it alone. But if she wants to get under their skin, and she's gonna sue Jason, that's where we're gonna know all of this. Well, but for now, I think let the judge, keep the same verdict. Right? I need to see more entertainment news calling him and Kate out on their shit. Entertainment news don't generally go that deep. All right, let me read some more and go to some other thing. Listen to that guy trying to run the answer and circle instead of bluntly saying Billy and Kathy get permission. I can't wait until come and visit them. Okay, a very important point that everyone in the media is ignoring, and a point that Harry should never ignore. Again, Harry and Meghan already know they got them. All right. Remember what I said? This was the only single thing that Meghan had on them. So she's not gonna quit. But when it comes to Harry and Meghan are on the same page. All right. Forget about anything else.
But no, we're a fantastic team. We know we are, and we hope to, over time, try and have as much impact for all the things that we care about as much as possible.
But because of the Queen, okay? Harry really respects the Queen. And because of that, this is why Meghan had asked a summary judgment.
You met each other's families, I imagine.
Yes, his family's been so welcoming and
You've met quite a few of them, actually.
I have, on both sides of his family, his mom's side as well, which has been really important to me too, but
Have you met the Queen?
I have, yes.
A couple of times.
Yeah,
was that
a
like?
couple of times. It's incredible. I think, to be able to meet her through his lens, not just with his honor and respect for her as the monarch, but the love that he has for her as his grandmother. All of those layers have been so important for me, so that when I met her, I had such a deep understanding and, of course, incredible respect for being able to have that time with her. And we've had she's an incredible woman.
Because of the Queen, because she knows she should win that case. And Harry respects the Queen and everything, but once push comes to shove, Meghan will not give a shit. All right, so there's so much more behind this. Okay, of course, William and Kate knew and authorized every harmful action that the royal family has taken against Harry and Meghan. Why is it then Wooten even said it? All of the stuff is coming from the royal family. It is within the royal family. I'll put that clip again. I'm sorry you guys seen this clip over and over again, but he said it. And this is exactly what is being played out.
Much of the negativity towards the couple is coming from within the royal family. The royal family and staff of the royal family are the ones that are very often leaking these stories to the press.
Okay? What makes this so sickening to watch is that nobody realized how damaging it is to William and Kate. They didn't see it. They didn't see it. Okay? To admit they are working with their staffers to attack Meghan. And the worst thing is that, and I've always said that, I don't understand what was going in William's head to do the exact same thing that his father did to his mother. Even though William is not married to Meghan, but he's inflicting the same pain that his father did to his mother onto Harry's wife. This is the thing I cannot wrap my head around. And this is why I believe after he called his mom paranoia, in heaven, Princess Diana already took a side. Princess Diana took a side. Okay, the UK has normalized the culture of abusing Meghan for sport. Talking about the royal joining in the pile on is normalized as acceptable. And I don't think, I hate to say this, I don't think Charles had anything to do with that. He had his own battle to deal with, but I don't think he went far to do all of this. They probably, I don't know. But he fooled me walking Meghan down the aisle, though. Let's see here. And he should have put something out to stop it. He probably played a small contribution on it, but there's something about it that's not right. All right, let's see here. The firm did the exact 100% same thing to Princess Diana. Look at this. Okay, I didn't even see that coming as well. These tactics from the heirs are nothing new. It's just being exposed by the social media. Princess Diana didn't have a social media support team. Meghan, however, had one when she created the TIG, One Girl William. Yep, that's the thing. That's the blind side it didn't get. The army that Meghan had. And now it's growing. I wasn't even following her on TIG. Okay? I didn't know anything about TIG. It's the squad who mentioning it on tweets and all of that. I was like, I don't know anything about that. And very rarely I'm on IG anyway. Alright? So she brought her army with her that could have helped elevate William. That's the freaking thing he didn't see. Elevate her. And the thing also, Meghan was willing to work behind the scene to help his dumb ass.
I think that knowing that I've just been here for 3 months, right? And in that amount of time, but with that said, for me, it's very important to, once you hit the ground running, even if you're doing it quietly behind the scenes, which is what I've focused my energy on thus far, is meeting with the right people, meeting with the right organizations behind the scenes quietly, learning as much as I can so that I can maximize the opportunity we have here to really make an impact.
All he had to do is go cut ribbons. But no, he didn't see it. He had all... It's like a gold mine he was in when Meghan and Harry were over there. He didn't see that. He didn't see that. And he rejected it. And look at this. No matter what he does now, I don't think he's going to get that huge public adoration. He's done. Okay, totally agree. Whoever adores him are the haters, the one with the same sick mindset. All right, totally agree. I have no doubt this came right from the top, from the very beginning, with their consent. The vulture knew they were sanctioned to abuse her out of the country. What they didn't reckon on was the popularity soaring aboard. Yep, all right. It's the same thing that I said in the comment. All right, they wanted the spotlight. Now that they got it, and look at this. Who framed Roger Rabbit? Oh my God. I hope and pray that Harry tell his story and that memoir from the beginning to end. Yeah, the hate for her will be their downfall. Yeah, what did I say? And well, we're not there yet. There's one of the videos I said, okay, he's gonna reach. As soon as he's about to grab it, someone's gonna pull it under her. Alright, this is what I'm seeing playing out. He's not there yet, but you're gonna see. Okay, I don't know who in their right mind will trust them, realizing private communication to take down your brother's wife in favor of a tabloid that usually destroys people's lives is evil. Gossiping about the US president is another law. Yep. Okay, and conspiring with one of the same tabloid that had a hand in the harassment and death of your own mother. You see, everybody sees that. Everybody sees that. Against your own brother and sister-in-law, William cannot get any lower, in my book. He is on TM's level now, in my opinion. Thomas Markles. Okay, they are not attacking Meghan. They are telling the truth. Why does anyone had so much trouble understand that Meghan admitted she forgot her multi-page email okay, with details to be put in the book she said she had nothing to do with. Let's not muddy the water. What is it? Her truth is still remain the truth. It wasn't her who spoke directly with what's this guy? Omid. Alright? So the email says the communication person, which is Jason Kunoff, to speak with Omid. Omid tell his truth too. Did they meet face to face to talk about that? No. It's to a third person. Okay, which was what's this guy? Jason Kunoff. So there's nothing wrong about it. Hey, no matter which way you spin it, I'm laughing at this. Hey, Boozy, got another hate account for you to investigate. Have fun. Oh my God, the squad or something. Hey, Boozy, got another hate account for you to investigate. Have fun. Who is that? Whichever. Okay, this one is new. Love nature, do not like liars or hypocrites. Okay, there it is. Do not follow by anyone, for followers. You know, this is a hate account. Yep. But let's go back to my notification. There's more comment on this. That's that. I didn't bookmark it. I'm just going to things that were happening yesterday. What is this? Alright, so this is NewsWeek. I may have covered it, and there's 175 comments, so I'm not gonna go into all of it. I'm just gonna focus on this, where my comment is here. 49 people like it. Alright, Meghan Markle private email. Alright, Meghan Markle private messages handed over with William's approval, palace veteran. Alright, that's almost the same video that I was talking about. Alright, there's this here. I respond to that. Okay, what a loving brother. If the fair wins and Meghan has to take the stand, the royal family will have a reason to shake and fear. She'll be under obligation to tell it all. Nice move by Billy and Kathy. Alright, so everybody sees that. And this is me here. Meghan was trying to prevent that from happening. That's why she wanted a summary judgment. This guy doesn't understand his birthright position. I'm guessing he wants to F around and find what is in store for him. That's him saying here. He already knows what's in door number 1. There's William. I want door number 2, Alex. Alright, so that's this. His advisors, there's 3 people comment. I guess these are these. Let me click on it. Alright, okay, his advisors are trash. Who will tell him this was a good idea? We all know the royal have dirt. They're literally pushing her to open the closet. This time, she'd be under oath and will have to tell it all. This is clueless, like someone telling Andrew to do that interview. Alright, there's me here. Your comment reminds me what Harry said in the Oprah interview. The futures are getting bad advice. They usually get their way. They didn't expect Meghan to counteract what is going on in their head. And this is the thing that everybody sees that. That's the thing. Everybody sees that. Alright, there's another comment under him. There's this. They are completely clueless. It seems so immature. Get amateurish to be considering how many resources the royals have. High school student can do a better job than their expert. Knopf is so clumsy. He has to know someone who knows someone because he doesn't seem qualified. I see what he's saying here. So in order for him to get this position, it's someone who knows someone who knows someone to do that, to get him this position. Okay, you do have to wonder what their long game is, because I'm willing to bet Harry and Meghan come out on top every time because they are magic together. X factor each. That's right. That is right. All right. Yeah, let's see here. Exactly. Do they think she has damaging emails and texts of theirs? I hope she releases it all. Okay, all of them. And she's not gonna release them. She's not gonna release it. Meghan is too smart for that. She doesn't want all this nonsense going on. But if push comes to shove, when it's time to go in court, she will. She will. And I think it's one step at a time. In my book, if that was me, after this part is done with Mel on Sunday, my next step is with Jason. Because Meghan specifically said on the text, do not share it. Do not share it. And then he went right over and did it. And then that's when, if Meghan decided to go and sue her, sue Jason, that's where we're gonna do everything. All right, let's see what's going on my notification. There's this here. So this, I covered it, and I think it went live yesterday, Friday night. So let's see. I want to cry. When listen to smart, intelligent, cohesive speakers, they make me feel so dumb as fuck. Okay, no wonder they hate her. She's too smart for them. All right, this is a small clip. All right.
I say. But I do believe the number one beneficiary of diversity initiatives in this country have been white women. I think the problem is that there's this scenario that is created that it's a zero-sum game, and it is not. So diversity initiatives in this country have a gender bias. Unfortunately, that gender bias doesn't also necessarily include Black women. I don't see that as a victim. It's an observation, and I can give you chapter and verse and data about how that shows up in.
And this with her, there's a lot of things you're not gonna see in a book. All right, a lot of things that I've said, my humble opinion here and there, through observation. If people pay attention, you see the stuff that is going on. And this is what I got, while I'm listening to this now, that I'm getting out of her. You could see the things that happening. And then before she said, it's gonna be very controversial when she said, who benefit from it? White women. And this is exactly that. It's true. Okay? Let's see. Move back a little bit.
About how that shows up in all sorts of statistics that companies publish, as well as diversity programs and things like that. I think.
And look at Meghan. Look at Meghan listening. And what was really good about it, she had her point of view after Melody said her part. Melody is very smart, and this is what I said before this interview started. I really did enjoy her conversation with Harry, because she followed through. Once one thing, she bring her question, and then Harry answered, and then through Harry's answer, she followed through with that. This is a good conversation person. You could see why. You could see why they will hate Meghan. They're freaking smart. Freaking smart. My goodness. Okay, let's listen.
I think for us to actually have a society that really works, we have to be much more comprehensive in how we think about this. And the way to do it is measure across all categories. So often when we talk about diversity, we have this multicultural umbrella where we put everyone together, women, minorities, it's all rolled up together, and it masks all the underrepresentation.
You understand what she meant that? When they say diversity, what they usually do, they will put all the mixed race, the Black, the Hispanics, and all of that together, right? And then they will just keep, if you look at a pie graph, okay? You cut it in half, all right? They put all the minorities in one group. Within the minorities, there's different cultural, you could see the Native American, the Black, the Hispanic, and all of that. But when you look on the other side of the pie, all white. Okay, you could see how this kind of thing changed, where they will benefit from all of this. They could cut it. They could cut the pie completely in half, right? The white people get the half, but when you look at the other half, there's different little groups, sectors within that other half. Okay, minorities, Black, and then as you cut them into different portion, it's getting smaller and smaller and smaller. All right, on the other side, they all get the other half. This is what I got out of this. All right, so watch my, how do you say that? My video, and I have other input and that. All right, let me watch the other video that's under it. Maybe I have something more to add. Okay, 1 minute and 41 seconds.
And I think it takes strong men and modern men, frankly, to really understand that they benefit from it as well. Paid parental leave is really important. It's not just about the mom being home. What it does and connects you, how it connects you as a family unit is really key. But equally, it incentivizes you to be able to go back to work. If you know that you can have that quality time and you're not sacrificing your job, or that you have to choose between your family and putting food on the table, the ripple effect of that is huge. Right. But men have to be a part of that.
But also, Andrew, facts matter. This is one of
I love when she turned around. She thought she was done, and then Melody, wanted to add to some of her thing, and you see Meghan's face. Look at right there, it's like as if I don't know, but anyway. But when she speaks in terms of who benefit from pay parental leave. It makes completely sense because within a family is a team. Okay, within a family is a team. When one is benefit from it, all of the family members benefit from it. That's in a nutshell. All right, let's see.
But also, Andrew, facts matter. This is one of those things about perception and reality. So the reality is men benefit from a lot of these programs. That is just the truth. I remember looking at some statistics that really shocked me about work from home or work flexibility schedules pre-pandemic. 3/4 of the people who work from home are actually men. And I think most people don't realize that. Now, if they were a larger part of the workforce in general, that actually does make quite a bit of sense. But I think our natural inclination is that pre-pandemic, the person who needed the flexible work schedule was the woman. Well, she may, but the people who are actually using that flexible work schedule to their benefit right now are men.
Yeah, when you listen, I mean, these women, they read. You could see they read. This is why many of us need to pay attention to every little thing. We don't need to go full blast and everything, okay? But when something happened, or look at that loss, that kid who got scot-free from the killing spree he went on, all right? You don't need to go full. I knew he was gonna get scot-free because there were certain things that I was seeing that were not right from the judge. Okay, so that's why I don't even bother cover it until I'm talking about it now. So to prevent my mind from being upset of the outcome, I didn't even bother following the case. All right, the lawsuit that was going on. But you have to pay attention to every small little thing. Sometimes when I put things out here on this channel, you will read the comment and you see people say, I don't care about these things. I only care about Meghan. Okay, yes, you could still care about Meghan, but these are other things, little ripple effect. The part of the tree is branched out. Meghan is not just one thing. She's about a little bit of everything. So you need to understand the things that surround her. And as you move forward, you get to see and some of the things Meghan are doing, Meghan is doing, Meghan and Harry are doing. You see things, they are about a little bit everything. Harry is introducing Meghan to certain things, and Meghan is introducing Harry to different things too. So this is why they so complement each other. All right, so you need to pay attention to every little things that's going on, but you don't need to go full blast in it because many of them are very disturbing. They will not ease your mind, so you will probably stay up all night thinking. So, but occasionally you need to look into certain things. All right, so these women, Melody and Meghan, they read. All right, look at she's coming to with statistic with a random conversation that brought up. All right, she doesn't have a paper in front of her to read stuff. Okay, this is a conversation through things that she read, she remembers, she's sharing. Okay.
And that is not something that has hurt their career. In fact, more than half of men who had flexible work schedules said that they thought it helped their career. So if we know the facts, we can actually dispel myths.
There it is, where Meghan opened her arms. It's like, you see, I told you. She probably didn't read. Meghan didn't even read what Melody read, but her understanding of things from seeing, observing. Okay, she saw what she saw and she said it, and then there's Melody backing her up through statistic. All right, let me. It was somewhere about here that she agreed with her. It's like, see, I told you this kind of thing. She didn't say it. Her body expression said that.
If we know the facts, we can actually dispel myths and then recognize the opportunity is actually for everyone. It's not targeted at one gender or one group.
All right. So this is what happened when you listen to smart people. All right. You don't have to listen to people lying to you, but when you see those women or people with knowledge and understanding of the world around them, when they speak, you learn something. Even with that statistic she was talking about, if I want to, I could probably go search for it based on some of the keyword that she said. I could go and search to see what she was talking about or who else spoke about her, some of the things that she just mentioned. All right, so let's go back. I'm just going through my notification. All right, let's see here. There's this Sussex soldier. Okay, I covered that already. All right, people's agreeing with me. Okay, your comment. I did this. Your comment. All of them. When they finally, okay, I did this already. Madam Meghan was trying to prevent from happening. That's why she wanted. I think I did that already. Let's go to see. All right, 49 people. Yep, I did that already. So let's go back. Okay, they're completely clueless. I think it's the same thing. Yeah, so I saw my notification popping because I know I was commenting yesterday on some stuff. So I wanted to see what was happening. So now I'm starting with some of the things that I bookmarked. Let's see. Okay, so I just put this and I'm going on it. I already put it on the list. That's why it popped up, but I covered that already. All right, there's this page. Rewatching Meghan Markle live her best life. There she is. Page. There's Meghan. That's like her right now watching on her phone. Crying. Oh my god. I know that's something she probably just pick up online, but she's something. Okay, there's the laugh. Okay, 2016, Stanley Crawford, raggedy ass Ford Explorer. What the hell? Okay, click in YouTube 2018, 2021, Lifetime has a scene. The Ford 2021, Ellen is the last to know. What the hell is this? Okay, if people will treat themselves with the same kind of love they give their friend, that would be such a great gift we should give ourselves. Okay, we just need to be kinder to ourselves. If we treated ourselves the way we treated our best friend, can you imagine how much better off we will be? Meghan Markle. Okay, this is one of those stuff that I have the video of her saying it, but why did she put that? I don't know. What the hell is this? Okay, I don't know, but I was focusing on Paige's thing. All right, next tweet that I bookmark. Okay, I bookmark it. I didn't even know. Okay, not like we didn't already know, but Prince William and Kate Middleton will have authorized an aide to reveal Meghan Markle's private message. End quote. All right, so I read this. All right, let's see if I have something else to add to it. Let's replay it again. Oops.
Opinion? In your opinion, do you think that Kate and William had approved his decision to do this?
I would put all my money on it.
The process would have been,
All
as
right,
we know, is that the Mail on.
So Dickie said, okay, I have to stop. Okay, he will bet his money on it because he'd been reporting for the royals. So anything that goes out of the royal family, the senior royals have to approve it. All right, so now this guy, from my understanding, I believe he used to work. He used to work in there. So let's go back. He's gonna explain the process of things. Okay, this is the process of things.
All my money on it.
The process would have been, as we know, is that the Mail on Sunday had the ruling against them in February.
Okay, so Mail on Sunday lost. Okay, they lost, so they want to make sure they want to win. So they're going back to the source to get some more information, and that's where he's gonna explain more.
And they were then appealing it. So it was lawyers from the Mail on Sunday who would have approached Jason Naff.
Okay, the possibility what would have happened. Okay, so it would have been the lawyers from Mail on Sunday who will go to Jason and ask for more information. Okay,
knowing that these emails and messages existed.
Okay, so the lawyer knows those email and text messages exist, so they will go to him and ask him for information. Now, the thing is, how did those people know these things existed? Okay, that before Meghan started suing them or anything like that, who alert Mel on Sunday about those messages exchange? Okay, that's something we need to know also.
That would have been the point, unless, the most likely outcome is that Jason obviously would have then gone to William and Kate.
Okay, that would be the next step. Once the lawyers approach Jason, okay, if Jason decided to release it without any approval from the palace, he will be in trouble. So he probably went to William and Kate and said, look, Mel on Sunday just called me and said they want to know more about those letters. Can I release it? The same way Jason had asked Meghan, can I spoke to Sam Cohen about the messages we're discussing now? And Meghan said no. And this should have been whoever Jason spoke, and the seniors, okay, the senior royals, whoever Jason spoke to, this should have been the exact same thing that respond, either Kate or William or Charles or the Queen, whoever they might be, should have said to Jason and said, no, do not release it. Okay? Why? Guess what? This is still Meghan's things. It's not the palace. Okay? They need to understand that. And I don't freaking understand why, of all people, don't know this, because his own father had sued Mel on Sunday for the exact same thing Meghan is suing. He doesn't own Meghan's email. All right? He doesn't own Meghan's email. There was something I was searching yesterday, and that shows in terms of copyright thing. I'll insert it here, but I'll read it later when I'm editing. All right?
And clearly he has cooperated. He would not have cooperated with those
Without
lawyers
their blessing.
without their definite knowledge.
Okay, so he explained the step. All right, Mel and Sunday lost, so they want to appeal. So the lawyer of Mel and Sunday will go to Jason and ask him about those letters or text messages. From the text messages, Jason, on the other hand, went to one of the senior lawyers and asked, "This is what Mel and Sunday is asking me. Can I release them?" Then those two, or whoever the senior lawyers Jason spoke to, said yes. Okay? But the ultimate thing is, they are Meghan's text messages. They should not, authorize it. If William and Kate wanted this to be out, what William and Kate should have done is ask Meghan, can I release those text messages? All right? Through that, that's where Meghan will say no again. But they went and did it as if it's their own. That's the thing they don't get in their brain. Meghan is going to win again. And the other thing we should take into consideration is that, remember, the firm did not consider Meghan as a working royal. Okay? All this is becoming backfired to them because Meghan was not an employee to them. They didn't consider her as a working royal. So all of that, Meghan was like an entity of, just helping Harry. Pretty much. This is the way they consider Meghan when she was over there. So Meghan was not a working royal. So all this play a good part in it. That's another argument that if push come to shove, Meghan's lawyer will have to consider, because they didn't consider Meghan as a working royal. Everything that Meghan spent, her clothes and everything, is from Meghan's own pocket, from my understanding and my humble opinion. So it backfired all, no matter which way you look at it. All right, and I went over this again, before. All right, so let's read some of this that I didn't share before. Okay, what makes this so sickening to watch is that nobody realized how damaging it is to William and Kate to admit they are working with their staffers to attack Meghan. The UK has normalized the culture of abuse Meghan for sport. Talking about the royal joining and the pile on is normalized as acceptable. Okay, I think I read all of this. Let's see here. What is that? I did a thread this week asking why the royal family is siding with the tabloid against Meghan in court. They just validate what they said on the interview about lack of family support. Okay, yes you did. You got this, girl. Let's go into it. Okay, see, I didn't even see that one. All right, let me bookmark that. So, okay, we left because, all right, so she did a thread. So that's very interesting. Okay, she said, we left because Harry and Meghan, we left because the royal family and the firm wasn't supportive. UK media, they are not being truthful. The family went above and beyond to support them. Royal family sent Jason Kenoff to help the Daily Mail appeal against one of their beloved family member, Meghan. All right, we're family like the royals, royal family, Harry and Meghan doesn't need enemies. This family used an employee to release private text and email communication. Where is their loyalty? All right, are they okay with the tabloid publishing private communication without consent? Okay, I hope the royal family assists the court with the documents regarding Prince Andrew alleged sex abuse case. I also hope that they have empathy for victims of sex trafficking and abuse. Okay, Prince Harry received hate and abuse for protecting his wife, a biracial woman, standing up to racism and misogyny. Prince Andrew is protecting despite hanging out with a guy, Jeffrey Epstein, who sexually abused teenagers. This is the value of the royal family upholds. She makes sense here. Business published an article today about Tory donor paying Prince Andrew loan £1.5 million. UK media and royal family, there's a laugh and clap, the shade. Okay, royal family, it is a private matter. UK media, royal family, Meghan Markle doesn't deserve privacy. That is true. There's this here. Okay, a spokesperson for Prince Andrew did not comment on the transaction, but said he was entitled, that's a quote, entitled to a degree of privacy and conducting his entire legitimate personal financial affair on which all appropriate accounting measures are undertaken and all taxes duly paid, end quote. So that's a thread within that also. I don't want to focus to Prince Andrew here, but this, I could bookmark it. Okay, this is an article about how the media keeps silent about other members of the royal family, but will blow up everything about Harry and Meghan. All right, that's another thing here. All right, while Meghan Markle battled it out with the tabloid in court, the sinister antics from the rest of the family fly under the radar. That's another thing. Let's see here. People are talking on Twitter. Let's see here. Adding another gem to the Harry and Meghan thread, according to the Queen former press secretary Dickie Arbiter, Prince William is responsible for Meghan Markle private communication being inserted into and the Mail on Sunday appeal. Prince Harry, your extended family is evil. Let's see here. Meghan Markle, that's from the article here. The NewsWeek thing, but I then click the article, and this is the same video that I shared with you a few minutes ago. All right, from Newsweek, Meghan Markle private messages handed over with William's approval, Palace veteran Jack Royston, November 19, 2021. Okay, Meghan Markle private messages handed over with William's approval, Palace veteran Prince William and Kate Middleton will have authorized an aide to reveal Meghan. This is the thing that I was, the analogy I was showing about the tree. This is why Meghan had to go after Mail on Sunday. Because if they had to, if Meghan had to go straight directly to Prince Harry, Prince William, even though she probably knew, Meghan must have done, but it would be too difficult for her to pinpoint William. Why? Because William has so many other people to cover his track. Okay, so he's sending out people to do things. All right, and then those foot soldiers are doing it. That was one prayer I remember saying about foot soldiers, for them to, but so many prayers. Sometimes when I'm in the mood, when I'm in the zone, things come out. But what was I gonna say? It will be hard for Meghan to prove in court that it was William. So this is why she had to go after Mail on Sunday, because they were the one who printed it. You could physically see it, that Mail on Sunday, the newspaper, did that. Now we're getting a little bit closer to who's releasing it. All right, to who's releasing it. So after, when this is said and done, when everything is said and done, now if Meghan wants, I'm repeating myself, if Meghan decided to, because they didn't obey her order, especially Jason Kenoff, because she specifically told Jason Kenoff, no, do not release it. And this is the thing Jason Kenoff could not get in his head. If I was him, what I would have done, I would get myself out of there and said, William or Kate or whoever the senior member he spoke to, this is what Mail on Sunday is saying. I'm out. Get someone else to do it. Get someone else, because Meghan specifically tell me no. Now, and he kept that. He kept that. And then this is what's happening. This is what's happening. So if Meghan wants, it's after Jason. She had to go after, because she spoke directly to Jason. Okay? Through text messages. Do not release it. Now we're finding out Jason released it. Now through interaction and all of this, now we're going to find out who told him to do it. All right? So he just take the blame to him, all to himself. Don't say who told him, but everybody knows who said what. Okay, this is Dickie Arbiter, the Queen's former press secretary, saying that Prince William allowed the Mail on Sunday to use private communication between Harry and Meghan and court to help Mail on Sunday appeal. The royal family at Kensington Royal at Clarence House rather side with tabloid against Meghan, and that will be their downfall. That would be the downfall. I played that already. All right, so let me continue with her thread. Okay, there's the article again. Newsweek, was it from Newsweek? Meghan Markle private message handed over with William's approval. Palace veteran. There's that. Another quote, evidence of the royal family helping Mel and Sunday with their case against Meghan Markle at Royal Family, Kensington Royal, reach out to the tabloid to help them. Let's see this one. After that it's comment, but let me see let me just see what this is all about. Okay, was Jason Kenoff the senior member of the royal household who met with Verity to torpedo Meghan's lawsuit? Okay, I don't want the world to forget how Jason Kenoff, who was supposed to protect Meghan, viciously tormented her. And Jason Kenoff is still working for the royal family. All right, let's see this one. I guess this is a screenshot from one of the court documents. Okay, that's line 15. I have recently had a meeting with a senior member of the royal household, quote, the source, end quote. The meeting took place in person less than 3 months ago. I had met the source on a previous occasion. The source had direct knowledge of the matter they told me about and which are set out below. I have absolutely no reason to think the source was being anything other than completely truthful. They were fully aware of the matters and dispute and these proceedings and how important they were to me and the company I work for. This was not gossip or little tittle. It was what I consider to be high-grade information from a senior individual in a position of authority and responsibility who knew the implication of what they were telling me. I don't know if this is an court document or anything like that, but I remember reading this somewhere. Okay, 16, the information the source gave me, including the following. Okay, there's one. There were several drafts of the letter as defined before above. Guess what? We know what the draft is all about now. All right, because once Meghan mentioned it to Jason, this is the letter, this is what I'm going to say to my father, this and that. And then Jason read it and said, look, I think you should add on your letter that your father did not receive your call and all of this. Something, I have it. I discussed it before in other videos. So we sort of have an idea what this is all about, which is true, which is absolutely true, what is being written here. All right, but it wasn't Jason. Meghan said, okay, that's a good point. Let me redraft it or something. Let me insert it into the letter. So Meghan went back to work, all right, back to her letter to include the portion that Jason had mentioned. But still, it wasn't Jason who wrote it. Okay, Jason gave Meghan the idea to put in the letter, and Meghan said, okay, that's a good point. Let me redraft it, and I'll insert that whatever you just mentioned to me in the letter. All right, so I know about this. Okay, 2, Jason Kenoff, a member of the Kensington Palace communication team, worked on those drafts with the claimant. That's not true. He did not work with, okay? He only gave Meghan the idea. We have to differentiate this. All right, Jason did not write anything and give it to Meghan. Jason only mentioned the idea of her father not picking up her call or corroborating with the tabloid or going on TV talking negative about the royal family, something like that. All right, but Jason did not write anything for Meghan to copy to put in the letter. Only the idea. How Meghan worded it, I have no clue because I didn't see that part. Okay, so that's the very huge difference. So Jason Kenoff is not co-author. This is where they try to shift the thing here. All right. 3, a lot of the tweaking of the draft was done by electronic means of communication. I don't know about this. It was conversation that was going through because Meghan said, this is what I'm going to write and this is how I'm going to put it, and I'm going to send it to a friend through FedEx. So I don't know about this, but the portion that I know is that Meghan is going to send it to a friend, and then the friend is going to mail it over there because she didn't want her name to be on the thing, because if her name is on it, guess what? They're going to intercept it and to do that. All right, so this part, I don't know. 4, Sarah Latham, who worked as a communication professional for the claimant, and her husband assisted the author finding freedom by performing a role that was, I don't know. Okay, so this part I don't know. The only part that I know in terms of finding freedom is that Omid had asked to speak to Meghan regarding the book. All right, but Meghan did not meet Omid or the other author face to face. It was through Jason, because on the letter that Meghan sent to Jason and said, Jason, do you have time to discuss certain things? Okay, one of the things she wants to discuss with Jason was the finding freedom. I'm assuming maybe how do you call this? The author of Finding Freedom, Omid and Caroline, send a list of questions for Meghan to answer, and then this is what was gonna be discussed with Jason Kanoff. Those, I don't know. I'm just throwing this out there because Meghan never met with the authors face to face. If that was the case, I'm pretty sure they will have a recording to record those wording, the question and stuff like that, and Meghan will answer and then they will have their thing, whatever it may be. But Meghan never met with the authors. It was through Jason. All right, so Meghan was trying to oblige to Omid and Caroline, but it was going through the communication person, which is Jason Kanoff. All right, so they both were telling their truth. Omid, Caroline were telling their truth. They never met with Meghan. That letter specifically pointed this out. And Meghan told she never met them to discuss it. All right, let me read some of the comment. That was a nice thread, by the way. Okay, so since they are now releasing private communication, can Virginia Giuffre attorney request private communication between Andy and his protection staff be released, and Andy and Ghislaine Maxwell communication? Guess what? They destroy all of this already. All right, the royal family mantra, the one they want the peasant to believe is don't complain, don't explain, but most of all, don't get caught. All right, exactly. They should know by now what to do with their mantra. There's the angry face and their smear campaign. Okay, campaign. I see what she meant here. Okay, and with where the sun doesn't shine. All right, the clown. Okay, I don't know how the gods green earth. They thought that JK releasing email and text wasn't going to directly link to KP to the smear campaign. Okay, I still don't get it. Meghan just sued for the breach of copyright, and here come JK saying, quote, hey, Daily Fair, do you need proof against her? This is the thing, people just don't get it. People don't get that. All right, like, why are you here? Who told you to come forward and talk? Of course, it's KP. Who else? They're so freaking stupid. This is what everybody can wrap their head around. All right, very, very telling. It speaks volume. All right, the British media invent the majority of the stories they publish, it said. Remember this? All right, 57 seconds.
Journalist, but how the media inflames this. I was called by the Sun newspaper. If you don't know what the Sun is, it's sort of
got the topless girl on page 3. That's all you need to know.
And they called me about a month ago to ask if I'd write about how Meghan was like Wallace and how Meghan was going to destroy the royal family and the arguments between Meghan and Kate. And I said, I'm really sorry, I'm just not privy to all of this. I don't think I could do it. And the commissioning editor...
This is what Jason could have done. I don't... all those people whose name were popping up now. This is all they should have done. Just mind their own business. But they can't live in peace, so the problem is coming to them. All right, let's continue.
Was really twisting my arm to write this article and say, but you could say, couldn't you, that X happened, and you could say that she's fired all her staff, and you could say that Kate has said this. And I said, well, I'm really sorry, I don't know that, I can't do it. And this conversation went on for about half an hour.
This is what smart people do. All right, what smart people do. They don't want to answer themselves and put their name next to lies. Because even if you could have fun with those lies now, eventually if people start questioning it, you're going to be get caught.
And I didn't write the article, but it just gives you an insight into how this whole thing is being, you know, the flames are being fanned by the media.
You've heard the phrase cottage industry. This is a palace industry. Yes.
All right, how did she put it?
Flames are being fanned by the media. How this whole thing is being, you know, the flames are being fanned by the media.
Yeah, the flame being fanned, meaning like there's the small little fire here. They want it to spread more, so they, you know, fanning it to spread. And the tabloid don't care. They don't care who they hurting. But the bottom line is their money, their pocket. And then that William don't get that. Meghan saw it. Harry seen it. This is why Harry said he's not playing their games. All right, karma has no expiration date. Absolutely brilliant thread, 100% facts. And she put her thing here. Evidence. Next tweet. Okay, is the way Ellen, Oprah, and probably some of their other celebrity neighbors or welcome guests in their home are being such doting aunties, uncles to Lily and Archie. Some people will never. All right, there's the laugh. Okay, let's see here. You can tell Ellen and Portia love Archie, and Lily even wanted to talk about Archie's more, and I wish she did. Megan's so welcoming. Ellen asked her when should she come over for Thanksgiving, and Megan's like, whenever you want. Can you imagine? Sending a message loud and clear that the neighbors are regulars at their house. I absolutely love the life they're building there. You could see certain hint of things when Megan speaks, because she speaks so clearly and understanding, but you could read between some of the lines. They probably just call, what are you doing? Are you busy? Especially when Ellen and Portia, they don't have kids. So they'll probably, how do you call this? But spoil, in a fun way where Harry may not like it, but spoil, that's the word, spoil. Spoil those kids. All right? Because they don't have kids themselves, so they're spoiling those kids left and right. All right, your mom doesn't want this, but I could get that. And Megan and her said, no, don't give them that, you know. So it's when you go to your mother's house with your kids, your mother is spoiling your kids, and then you come home and they're spoiling them with candies and all of that. That's what I meant, but spoiling them with love and affection. And another word, Archie and Lily can never be the wrong to Portia and Ellen, because they love the kids so much. And because they don't live with them, because once they finish playing with the kids, they leave, and Harry and Meghan have to live with the spoilish that whatever they put in them. But anyway, I hope it comes out right. Anyway, they have made a community for them. Love to see it. Those kids are so lucky. Oprah, Ellen, Gloria Steinem, etc., all as neighbors. Okay, they're blessed to be surrounded with so much love and positivity. They have seen the kids more than William and Kate. That's the laugh. All right, let's go to the next tweet. And Ellen said, this is why I don't have kids. She said that too on the thing. All right, next tweet. I'm not a fan of the article's author sharing because the truth is confirmed. Dickie Arbiter was asked whether William and Kate's approval will have been required. He replied, quote, I will put my money on it, end quote. We have connected the dot from the beginning. Jason Kenoff, Meghan. All right, that's that Newsweek again. I don't want to go over it. Okay, that should have been on top. Okay, I remember this very well. This was deleted by the author. All right, so they delete this. I cannot see. What else comment? There's no more comment. All right, so this, I covered it already. I don't want to go into the Newsweek. You know what? Since I'm here, I'm already an hour here. All right, so yeah, that's the same thing. I don't want to go into it anymore. Next tweet. All right, Meghan is trending again. The Brits have live feeds of her appearance on the US TV show again. And people wonder why she and Harry made the Time 100 list. I can't wait to see them on the Forbes list. All right, so there's no comment here. So I saw this and I thought it was worth sharing. So they were doing live feeds of Meghan's thing on Ellen. All right, next tweet. Okay, the way the royal family is going to be perpetually scared of Meghan each time she has to go on a show to grant an interview. They'll stay wondering what she'll do or say next, and that's on guilty conscience. Okay, because they are guilty of what she may reveal. Lord knows what those evil people did to her. We'll find out someday, I hope. Okay, the world tries to make Meghan the flowers and the addict and fell. Let's see here. They should be scared if she has to testify during the Fell case. But yeah, And this is why she wanted the summary judgment. Because she knows exactly. She was trying to protect the monarch. In other words, Meghan was trying to protect the monarch from themselves. Okay, I just wonder her if Bill was defrauding royal charity money like the rumors say. Okay, question for William, royal family. William, is it true you defraud money meant for royal charity? I won't be surprised. Okay, William, is it true you defraud money meant for royal charity? I don't know anything about that, but okay, there's the laugh. I love that for them. Okay, I think it's great Meghan doesn't mention the royal family as if she was never on that island. And there's a reason for that. Guess what? If she mentioned them, there will be a follow through, and she does a follow through question, and she doesn't want to discuss it. All right, she doesn't want to discuss it. It's best she doesn't mention them, because people are still gonna discuss those things. Okay, she's saying I'm putting space between you and me, just like Harry says about some of his family, Meghan and Harry. Okay, it's Harry they should be afraid of. I love this for the royal family. It's exactly what they deserve. Yeah, she's not who they should be worried about. Harry's writing his memoir. There's a laugh. Okay, love it. They are guilty. They are guilty as hell. Okay, let's just hope she doesn't end up in a dodgy car with broken CCTV camera. With our prayers, that's not gonna happen. Who is that? Alright, let's see. Not followed by anyone. Okay, I don't know who's that. Okay, that's never going to happen because Harry will go nuclear if it ever did. Yeah, yep. He already said that. Well, not in that sense. Like, he doesn't want, he can't imagine raising those kids by himself. Okay, he was gonna make sure whatever happened to his mom doesn't happen to Meghan. Okay, they feared a bombshell interview bunch of clown. They are scared of why she has to say because they know what they did to her and know what they did to her was wrong, if not diabolical. All right, let's go to the next tweet. All right, I want to do the Bouziers thread. That's what this one was going to be about, but I went nuclear and went completely 360. All right, next tweet. Remember when they used to get mad about Instagram posts overshadowing other royals event? That's the laugh. Okay, let's see here. Is that a perfect example of F around and find out? They keep effing around and they are about to find out. I'm here for it. That's the laugh. Okay, then they are really having a meltdown on Troll Island. That's the laugh. Good. Okay, I will never forget Meghan's 2 photos at National Theatre apparently overshadowed an entire earth-shattering, groundbreaking, world-building speech by, was it Fort Miller? LOL. Fort Miller, guys. There's a laugh. Okay, what I noticed is Yahoo News. I have a Yahoo burner email account. Always push Kate's story when Meghan and Harry are in the news with some sort of a bogus story. Today was about a green dress yarn. Okay. All right, so the comments are short. What still gets me to this day is that Archie's food generated more likes than the other royal pictures combined. There's a laugh. He truly is a king. Okay. Oh, I love his little foot and the picture. Oh man. Or when they posted a photo the day before Kate's birthday. God. All right. What a time. Yeah, those meltdowns were bizarre. Oh my God, this is so hilarious. Archie's food takeover. Next tweet. Meghan Markle is a perfect example of how removing yourself from a toxic situation and doing what is right for you makes you glow differently. She's radiant. It's wonderful to see. Okay, I love her. She is natural, goofy, funny, and beautiful. This is exactly what that's what Harry saw in Meghan that he loved. Meghan could be all of that, but when it comes to business, you see a different face. And I pointed out in one of the videos when she's walking into the UN building, you see a completely different face. This is why I put it in my video when I said, let's go on Twitter and find out. Okay, we're getting to work because that's what she's doing. All right, true. And then you see in the Ellen show how silly she could be. All right, so this Ellen show thing was a good way to highlight her her true self, her different branches of her, in terms of to be serious all the time or all of this. She could be silly too. Okay, truth, her light is shining again. They really wanted to extinguish that light and they almost succeeded. What a difference. So happy for the Sussex family. Okay, compared to those minor royals over yonder literally shivering up. Okay, more people will learn from her example. What is it? Something is going on, and with Charlene, the South African princess, whatever, something were popping up on my feed, but I didn't really bookmark any of it. But that just remind me, if she had it's gonna be really hard for her, because her country back, I don't know. This is why I didn't want to talk about it. Let me get myself out of it right now. Okay, we move from toxic situation, but still revealing, and the title giving you by the toxic people and the toxic situation. That I don't get. Just drop the titles. Well, they give it to her. They have to take it. Okay, Harry, it's up to you, unless Parliament decided to do it for you. That's what they have to do. Let Parliament do it. Show that you can still glow without the title. You think the title does something? If it wasn't the hard work they put behind it, let's go into that. Okay, you don't have to get it. It's not your toxic situation to escape or understand. Stop acting like you actually care. If the title were the reason people glow, the rest of the world, British royal family, will be blinding us. But alas, our vision has been safe all these years. Let's see what some people say here. Okay, I just read this. Okay, stop with this title crap. We won that war. She goes by Duchess of Sussex because of her legal married name. Her husband is the Duke of Sussex and she loves him and doesn't want to hurt his feelings. Okay, they are not using the HRH title, so how about the Duchess of York, Sarah Ferguson, and even their late mother? She was called Princess Diana after divorce. Said people in the social media wants to strip them of everything, heal up at that outrage into something positive. Why should they drop the title? They haven't done anything wrong. That is true. Does mean she is the Duchess of UK, but of the world. There's the love. The world seems to see her differently to you. A small selection. Okay, what about Fergie? What about Fergie? Okay, let me move on. Let's move on. Let's story on. Alright, next week. If they want to take it out, they have to do the proper step to take it out. Alright, so it's not up to them. Okay, next tweet, and that's the last one I have saved for you. Okay, British media and last year, they have to talk about the royal family to stay relevant. Okay, Meghan yesterday did an hour interview on Ellen, not a word about the racist family or that island. Today, British media, she didn't say a word about our royal family. That's the lie. The struggle is real. Okay, they can't pick a line. They're offended. Talk about her childhood, her acting career, her home in California, her husband, her children. Skip that whole horrible UK chapter like it never existed. That's that. Okay, heck, technically, she did talk about the royal family, her husband and kids. They are royals, so that counts. Hey, these are her kids. Let's see here. LOL, so funny. Okay, nuts. Okay, they just can't stand the fact that she is happy and not even thinking about those people. This media is just ridiculous throwing this tantrum. This Meghan has moved on. Harry is the one they need to worry about. A true queen. I'm getting whiplash. Okay, Meghan don't have time with those folks. LOL. They are yesterday's news. Having obsessed ridiculousness as the U.S. adult population elect Donif, followed by great grandpa Joe as their idea of president. I can see why Marco thought that imitating a chipmunk. What the hell? Is talking like an imbecile might resonate with Mark public and her bid to follow them. What the hell? They can pick a struggle and stick with it. Alright, so let's do a prayer. Oh, my notification is popping again. Okay, Megan. Okay, so these are all the things more people are liking it. You have to wonder what their long-term game is. Alright, let's do a prayer. Okay, prayer for foot soldiers. Foot soldiers. Okay, to reveal the truth. Is it what I really want to say? No, foot soldiers to stop. Okay, to stop doing the wrong thing. Alright, the people who they point to go do their nonsense for them to stop. All right, to stop, because it is through that the world, it keeps on being in the negative space that we are in. Let's go to image. There's no prayers added here. All right, let's go into image, see if something attract me. Okay, so there's not that much. Okay, maybe I have a feeling I'm gonna read 3 of them. First was this one, then that one, and then that one. Let's see here. Okay, Lord, you are my lawyer. Plead my case, for you have redeemed my life. You have seen the wrong they have done. Be my judge and prove me right. This is perfect. This is good. I like that one. That is good. Let's see this one now. Father, I appreciate your promise to work out all things in my life, both good and bad. For my good, I ask, dear Father, for faith to believe this promise is true during painful and difficult time. I ask for patience, oh God, to hang on to my conviction when trying times persist. I believe your promise, dear Lord, and look forward to what you will eventually make of me when you are finished with your work. In Jesus' mighty name, I pray. Amen. There was one more. I think it was this one. Okay. A prayer to release guilt. Okay, let's see it. And then this is the last one. Dear God, I open my heart to you completely. You know that I feel like I have made many mistakes and I feel bad about myself and my action. I need your help in letting go to shame, guilt, and regret. Please help me to learn from my past mistakes instead of beating myself up about them. Please help me to grow into a strong person with faith and integrity who takes the right action steps. Please help me to forgive myself completely. Please help me to love myself and be happy. Amen. All right, so all those foot soldiers that the royal family is using, okay, make them tell the truth. Make them really, how do I say that? Whatever they did wrong, to make it right. All right, because it doesn't have to be just one specific foot soldiers that that I mentioned in one of my in this video. It's all of them around the world. Those armies that they're using to do the wrong thing. The people who stand behind a government to send the army to do bad things around the world. When these people go to the countries that they send them to do the right thing. Okay, not just to kill for nothing. If push comes to shove, I could understand because you need to protect your own safety and life. But don't just go automatically. It's to destroy what God has given. You understand what I mean? So these things need to stop. Those third world countries, they didn't become third world for nothing. It's people, the foot soldiers, they keep on sending to make it worse than what it is. All right, so I'm being a little bit more political here. So let me just stop while I'm ahead. All right, so please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. And for some of you who have donated to my channel, I truly appreciate it. And those who wants to donate and help support this channel, there's a PayPal link in the description. It has been broken before. All right, if it's broken, let me know so I could fix it. All right, so that's it. Thanks for watching.